from each happily ever after, every wish upon a star. Let's break down the movies that shaped who we are, from memory lane to now and everything in between. The most famous of films to the ones we've never seen. Decade by decade, all the times we laughed and cried, and with a little pixie dust, they will all take flight, reliving the feelings, and we're trying our very best. And if they mean the same to you, please be our guest. So hop aboard, we would love to have you as we hang with a certain mouth, the whole gang too. If you love nostalgia stuff, we hope this does the trick. Thanks for joining us as we deep dive the magic.
Hi, and welcome back to the Deep Diving the Magic podcast. I'm KJ.
And I am Jeffrey, and we are back today with the 149th Disney feature-length film from June the 26th of the year 1981. It is a film called Dragonslayer. Dragonslayer is a co-production between Paramount and Disney, kind of like some film we watched recently was and Popeye, I think. And yeah, so Dragonslayer was A, not what I expected, B, nothing I'd ever heard of before, and C, let's turn it over to you for a synopsis.
Synopsis. You gotta give me a second because my thing's not working. Sorry, people. All right. So, a young wizarding apprentice is sent to kill a dragon which has been devouring girls from a nearby kingdom.
I mean, the dragon hasn't been devouring the girls.
Yes, it has.
Well, yeah, but so was the town who's been offering up the girls.
The town wasn't devouring them. The town was having a lottery,
Yeah.
and if I was in that lottery, I would have probably already been gone because I have terrible luck. And
Oh.
then they would take them there, and then the dragon would eat them.
Yeah.
So
So,
yes, I mean it was technically devouring them.
what are your thoughts on the Dragon Slayer film number 149?
Well, I mean it was nothing also like I thought as well. Um, it was kind of dark, and the wizarding apprentice was not who I thought was gonna be the Dragon Slayer.
Spoilers.
I guess I thought it was gonna be somebody like just like a regular Joe Schmo out there,
Yeah.
not the apprentice.
It
And
is.
then I guess the wizard master guy, I thought he was onto something, but I was very confused.
He was on something. Any facts or anything?
So,
All right, so let's just go over a quick synopsis about the Dragon Slayer. Again, it was a uh, joint effort between Paramount and Disney. Long story short, we're in some town that has a dragon.
just some town.
And yeah, Erland is the town name. And to appease this dragon, they offer up virgins, lottery twice a year.
Mhm.
We meet this wizard dude who has a wizard apprentice, and the wizard dude dies because he challenges some dude to stab him,
But
and he dies.
who was the other guy? He wasn't really an apprentice, but he was like an older guy that was also with the wizard. Did you capture what his relationship was to them?
No.
Okay, I didn't either. I was very
So
confused.
there's this wizard dude who
And apparently all the
uh,
wizard and people that have magic are dying out.
well, this dude also dies out. He gets stabbed, making the young apprentice have to get the whatever it's called
Amulet?
amulet. But he also like puts the wizard's ashes in a bag or something, and like a satchel, and
That was
whatever.
the old guy.
Yeah, so they go to. He ends up fighting people. I don't even know. And then they go to the lair. Lots of death due to this wizard or this dragon. We learn that um, not all the girls are being sent to the lottery. because like the wealthy or like the well-standing or even like the king's daughter
A bribe. So
was not in the thing, which actually upsets the king's daughter who rigs it so that her name gets picked.
yeah.
And this dude, the wizard's apprentice, new wizard guy, falls in love with another girl, and he uses the wizard to have him come back to life to kill the dragon. That's the long and short of it. I don't even know. Amulets, death, dragons, virgins,
I have
Disney.
described this as being a low budget Game of Thrones meets low budget Lord of the Rings meets I Wish I Was Jurassic Park meets what is this swamp thing?
I mean, the dragons was pretty cool. And then there was little dragons.
Yeah, they didn't even look like dragons. They looked like alligators. I don't know. It was weird. But in the beginning, I also thought it was weird when we first saw the dragon because I didn't never thought it was actually going to show us the whole dragon because we were only seeing bits and pieces of the dragon. And I was like, this is suspicious.
20 people die.
Yeah.
Um,
Spoiler alert.
and the girl wants to be offered up because she's tired of everybody else getting offered up besides her. And the apprentice dude ends up channeling the past wizard, and they they kill the dragon with some enchanted whatever.
So the Lake of Fire was actually the lake, I guess, that was inside of the dragon's cave, and the dragon was in the water. So that was the Lake of Fire. And then it occurred to the apprentice when he saw it. He's like, I now know what he meant. So he had to get the bag of ashes from his master that died, and he tossed them into the water, which somehow reincarnated the wizard master to,
Green flames or something.
yeah, and some very 80s graphics in this movie. Um, and then he told them, we will go on with our mission now. And then I guess tried to kill the dragon. It wasn't working. And then he got one last idea and he's like, well, I'll need you to smash the amulet and kill me while there's still some life force in me.
Yeah. And they kill the dragon.
Yeah, it was
And then
very
they ride off on a horse and happily ever
well.
after.
He said, I'm not a wizard. I've never had magic really to the girl as they're walking off. And but I wish we had a horse. And then all of a sudden, like a horse just appears off in the distance. I was like, oh, look at that, buddy. You can actually conjure something.
Oh, he conjured this movie for sure. But
You didn't like it?
no.
I mean, given what it looked like, the cover and stuff, I felt like it was better than I had anticipated it being. Um,
I mean, you can find it online and watch it.
anyway, um, it was it had some funny moments. It wasn't my favorite, but it was all right. Do you want me to go into ratings?
I mean,
Or did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
no.
No.
Virgins and death and dragons and
In 80s
wizards.
CGI.
Dragon was pretty cool.
I thought they could have done a better job on the dragon babies.
It was 1981.
Yeah, but still, they look like little swamp things. I don't know. It was something. It was something.
So yes, go into ratings.
The IMDb rated this a 6.6 out of 10. I gave it a 6 out of 10.
When you rate these, does it lower the average score?
Probably, but I guess it would take some time for it to
Yeah.
go down.
Yeah, so this was a film. You can
Yep.
find it online. It's called The Dragonslayer.
Yep.
It is very 80s and Very not your typical Disney happily ever after. Lots of death and carcasses and fire and dead bodies and virgins and stabbings. So does it make your list upon a star?
You know, it's not gonna make my list.
So then what is your list through 149 films?
So through 149 films, my list upon a star is The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, 101 Dalmatians, The Parent Trap, Sleeping Beauty, Dumbo, The Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again, The Apple Dumpling Gang, The Strongest Man in the World, Who's Still Holding On, Napoleon and Samantha, and Snowball Express, still in at number 10 and not melting off my list quite yet. Also, like our snow outside.
Give it some time. Yeah, so this is also not making mine. I mean, you can find it online, watch it, be a completist. The Dragonslayer. Yeah, so my list upon a star is staying the same too. It is 101 Dalmatians. The Rescuers, Mary Poppins, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Peter Pan, Robin Hood, Alice in Wonderland, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Pete's Dragon, and then Amy coming in at number 10 still. Our new friend Amy, the movie that was a pleasant surprise.
Mhm.
But yeah, so the Dragon Slayer, we don't have much to say about it because there's not much going on besides carcasses and death and
And then faking that you're a boy so you don't get entered into the lottery.
yeah, well then that girl really wanted to get into the lottery, so but
She would have been the fairest of them all.
fairest of whatever. But yeah, so that was film number 149.
Yep.
Believe it or not, our next film is 150. We made it to another milestone of 150. But before we get there, come say hi to us on Instagram. Deep dive into magic.
Yeah.
Um, come uh come on and watch along over on Instagram and Spotify, where you can not Instagram, I'm sorry, YouTube and Spotify, Deep Dive into Magic, where you can kind of see how the everything is made over here of us talking about Dragon Slayer. Or you can email us if you liked this at deepdiveinthemagicpod@gmail.com. I did not talk about what we were going to watch next yet, which I will do right now. Film number 150. We made it to 150.
Mhm.
And 150 is a film with an unbelievable amount of familiar voices.
Mhm.
A film that brings in an era full of old animators versus new animators. And it is an animated classic, also in 1981. But it is film number 150. We made it 150. And it is, of course, The Fox and the Hound, which we will have a little bit more to say about that than The Dragon Slayer
Yeah.
next time for The Fox and the Hound. But again, come say hi on Instagram. We are on Spotify and YouTube if you want to follow along. And thank you. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, all that fun stuff. Deep dive into magic. And if you would like to write into us about any ideas you may have or things that you like, deep dive into magicpod@gmail.com. Again, thank you for telling your friends. Thank you to Mr. Andy Has a Band for our theme song. And but yeah, we will see you next time for 150. We made it to 150. We made it past 50, past 100, but now we've made it to 150 for The Fox and the Hound from July the 10th, 1981.
Thanks for deep diving the magic.
Bye.
Bye.